Have you ever wondered if the Amish celebrate Thanksgiving? While they do celebrate many of our religious holidays, and the reason for that is they did break away from the Catholic Church a few hundred years ago. I have all that information above if you'd like to see that. Very interesting. I was very surprised, to be honest, of the history of how the Amish got started. But when I came to Thanksgiving, did a little bit of research, I was really expecting them not to celebrate Thanksgiving because it's not really a religious holiday. It's more of an American patriotic holiday, something that we celebrate to be thankful for our country, even though there's bad things that happen. We weren't there, right? But we still need to be thankful for our freedoms that we have and the country that we live in. And they do participate in that. How do they do that? And that's what I'm going to share with you in this video, how they celebrate Thanksgiving. Now, one of the ways the Amish celebrate Thanksgiving is very similar to us. They do take a day off, believe it or not. Usually they get together with family and friends on Sunday. They save that as their day, always not working. And for Thanksgiving, they do take Thanksgiving off and they do celebrate. Some groups will celebrate as a small family, you know, just their relatives, and some groups will get together with their church family. So that's optional. And usually, just like having church time, they usually will pick the house that has the biggest area so that a lot of people can get together. So what kind of meal do they have? Believe it or not, I was surprised about this as well. They pretty much do what we do. They have the turkey and the cranberries and the stuffing and the potatoes. Now, I did take some time. Just because you have mashed potatoes doesn't mean they're always made the same, right? Some people put sour cream in them. Some people make it with milk and butter. So there's or garlic, right? So they're always different. So I did find a couple of special Amish versions of Thanksgiving meals that we share. So if you want to add something different to your Thanksgiving this year with your family, you can pick one of the Amish versions. So I'll go over those as well so you can see them and try something out for your own family. Let's dig in and see what an actual Amish feast looks like. I've got wonderful information for you. I don't have recipes for everything, but I do have about 5 to share with you. I believe less is more, if that makes sense. You can pick 1 or 2 of these, but you can see here that our Amish families they do pray before their meals. They do have all their meals together. And actually their most important meal of the day, it has nothing to do with Thanksgiving, but is usually their lunch. Men will stop work and come in from the field and have lunch with their family. A beautiful feast for Thanksgiving, and you will find turkey, fresh rolls, dressing, corn, squash, sweet potato casserole, carrots, veggies, and then, you know, just anything. More could be added. It just depends on what the winter produce is. And then for dessert, they will, of course, have pumpkin pie, apple pie, cakes, brownies, cookies. And a lot of times they'll get together after their dessert and sit down and play a game together or sing songs or things like that. So very traditional, very similar to our American Thanksgiving meal. So what I'm going to share with you today is a dressing recipe. This one I found, it's a famous Amish recipe for dressing. It's all made from scratch. We also have mashed potatoes. See how that mashed potatoes has something on top there? I found that very interesting, and that's why I'm sharing this with you, just because it's a little bit different. And then we have dinner rolls, always dinner rolls. Amish are notorious for their breads. And along with that recipe below, you'll see some cranberry sauce added to that one as well. Of course, their famous apple pie. And with that, like I said, they'll have cakes and brownies and cookies and things like that too. Now, check out my one video above, and you will see that they also have their famous pumpkin whoopie pies, I'm sure, for their Thanksgiving meal, because it is definitely a fall dessert. And you can get the recipe from that video there where I went over whoopie pies. With this, I wish all of you a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy time with your family. If you don't, you can still celebrate by yourself, right? I've had to do that before, but just enjoy the day and be thankful for the freedoms that we have here in America. And all right, guys, you have a good one. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to leave some comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.